for me, what I'm doing now, that I am running as a solopreneur. I'm a one man shop. I'm like able, like I would have not made clear it on my website that if you need additional service, I can hire external talent and manage them. But you went with the full studio route. So why do you think, and what's your strategy behind this, like running one man shop and being in studio? So why this change?
Okay, so I this is a very good question. And when I was starting to develop my strategy, one of the things that I did is I paid for some coaching, and Michael Janda was one of my mentors. And so I asked him this question because I was not able to find anywhere, online, the answer to this. Like, should I brand myself as a freelancer, or should I brand myself as a studio? And when I asked this question to Michael Janda, I think that his answer was brilliant. And I never seen this anywhere. He said, well, what are your goals? What is the goals for your business? Do you want to be a freelancer, or do you want to be a studio? And this answer is going to be different for everybody. If your goal, like medium long term, is to be a freelancer, that's all like you care about, there's no reason why you should be branding yourself as a business. But
Mhm.
if your goal, like medium and long term, is to be a studio, there is no reason why you should be wasting time branding yourself as a freelancer when you could be leveraging, your brand already as a studio. And I think the beauty of these times is that we can adopt the Hollywood method, which is like when you go to a movie, the end of the credits, you see all these studios in collaboration with this studio and collaboration with that studio, visual effects by these visual effects. And so it's not like Hollywood Inc. produced this movie and that's it, and all of the employees work for Hollywood, like if
Mhm.
Hollywood was a company. But it doesn't work like that. And so this model of the big agency that has all these designers, I think I think it's going to work for big like corporations and stuff like that. But is for most of the businesses, this doesn't work, because then the price that you have to pay for that is super expensive, because you have to maintain all this of these big amount of employees. um what is more smart in terms of like cost is, and of course an opportunity, is to have a network of other freelancers that you can reach out whenever you have a project that you need additional help with. And
Mhm.
so, for instance, I see you as one of the designers that I'm going to reach out at some point, to ask for help. Or I have other people in Mexico, or I have other people in London. And so I think that having that network of trusting that somebody can do design even as good as you do, or even better, is so important, because then the client doesn't care about that. He could care less, like, who are you working with? Do you pay them a salary? Are they 9 to 5? Are they contract by freelancer? Are they contract? They don't care. But in your
Yeah.
mind, you're thinking that, oh my God, if they just find out that I'm just, a one-man band, and that I'm a fake studio, I don't know. That is just like so 2000s. That
Mhm.
is just a mindset from, another era. Right now, we're working on, businesses that collaborate with other businesses. And I think that part of that mindset that you have to adopt is that you are not acting as a person itself, as you. That's it. You're acting as a business. And the important of adopting that mindset is that then you need to think about developing systems and mechanisms so that you can scale up your business. You can delegate your business to somebody else. And so develop like a good process on how you develop your brand and whatever, so that when you're let's say delegating your project to another brand entity designer, you can clearly communicate what are the steps that you're expecting that designer to take. And so
Mhm.
seeing yourself as a business and not as as a person, and let's say as a freelancer, is really important if what you want to do is grow. If you just want to just offer professional services for the rest of your life, then yeah, by all means, leverage your
Yeah.
personal brand. But then it just goes with, what are your goals? What do you want?